Welcome to A&M Education, College of Creativity and Technology. In this session, we will discuss on the topic NEFT versus RTGS. NEFT is introduced to ensure secure, reliable and expeditious system of funds transfer and clearing in the banking sector throughout India. It reduces the existing paper-based funds transfer clearing system. It removes a shortcoming in the existing electronic fund transfer, that is EFT, electronic clearing system, that is ECS, and SEFT schemes, that is special electronic fund transfer. Straight through process, that is STP, like RTGS, involves a lot of manual intervention and multi-point routing, thus causing abnormal delay and uncertainty in payment. The stipulated period for NEFT credit being 24 hours. The beneficiary gets the credit on the same or on the next day depending on the time of settlement. NEFT process. The remitter or payer fills a NEFT application form with particulars which contains bank branch name, beneficiary's name, account type and account number, and authorizes the branch to remit the specified amount to the beneficiary's account by debiting the remitter's account. The remitting bank branch prepares a structured financial message, that is SFM, and send it to its service branch, that is remitter's service branch. The NEFT branch or center forward the same to the RBI NEFT center, that is National Clearing Cell, Mumbai, to be included for the next available settlement. RBI at the NEFT center sorts the transactions bank-wise and prepares accounting entries of net debit or credit and passes on the banks, and bank-wise remittance messages are transmitted to banks. The receiving bank, that is beneficiary's bank, process the remittance messages received from RBI and afford credit to the beneficiary's account. Next is about real-time gross settlement, RTGS. RTGS is a payment and settlement system introduced by the RBI and is meant for online settlement of bulk payments or high-value transactions across banks. RBI controls the whole financial affairs and monitors its successful implementation. There are two types of settlement. They are gross settlement and net settlement. Gross settlement is where a transaction is completed on a one-to-one basis without bunching with other transactions. Net settlement means the transactions are completed in batches at specific times. Here, all transfers will be held up until a specific time. Under RTGS, transfer of money takes place from one bank branch to another on a real time and on a gross basis, meaning that the transaction is settled on one-to-one basis without bunching with any other transaction and is irrevocable. Unlike NEFT, which settles transaction in 6 batches, in RTGS, transactions are processed on gross basis continuously throughout RTGS business hours. For RTGS, funds transfer, both the sending bank branch and the receiving bank branch are to be interconnected to their main server of the bank and needs to be RTGS enabled. Both bank branches should be core enabled, that is CBS. The list of such RTGS branches is readily available at all the RTGS enabled branches. Thus, every bank's branch is provided with an IFSC code which enables smooth transfer of funds. IFSC is an 11-digit code with first 4 alpha characters representing the bank and last 6 character representing the branch, and fifth character is 0. The RTGS system is primarily for large value transactions. Initially, there were no restrictions on the amount to be transferred through RTGS system, only to popularize the aforesaid payment mechanism. The minimum amount to be remitted through RTGS is Rs 2 lakhs. There is no upper ceiling for RTGS transactions. Comparison between RTGS and NEFT. NEFT. It is an electronic payment system which works on deferred net settlement basis, whereas RTGS is a gross settlement where settlement is made transaction-wise. NEFT operates through STP restricted to 15 centers pan-India. RTGS operates through different centers as specified by RBI. Both RTGS and NEFT uses state-of-art technology. NEFT has no acknowledgement on status position, whereas RTGS has acknowledgement on status position. Both RTGS and NEFT uses IFSC code. There is no minimum and maximum limit for NEFT transfer. The maximum amount to be remitted through RTGS is Rs 2 lakhs. The maximum limit is Rs 10 lakhs per day. Stipulated credit period for NEFT is 24 hours, whereas RTGS take immediate possible time. Both NEFT and RTGS reduces credit risk across borders.